What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got Special Counsel Jack Smith coming out in a huge update, guys. Essentially exposing his hand, exposing that his Trump case will never, amount to what he thought it initially would, guys. Essentially saying that his whole plan has been foiled, guys. Judge Aileen Cannon has stood in his way for much too long, and Jack Smith is about ready to drop this whole thing. I'm excited to get into this clip and see exactly what's going on with Judge Aileen Cannon that's got Jack Smith feeling so down in this case, guys, making these huge announcements. So I'm gonna get straight to the clip and I'll get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. So definitely stick around to the end, so guys, get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys, and also hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Guys, look at my hair. It's a mess. I just went on a 2-mile hike with the beloved Miss Tenaple. I'm going for my Albert Einstein look. No making fun of my hair or I'll make fun of yours. Well, okay, you can make fun of my hair. This is the internet. Here's a Newsweek article on Jack Smith being a complete screw up. Now, we already knew that, but this is a different way that Trump is beating Jack Smith. This is good news for Trump over at Newsweek. Jack Smith's latest argument could help Trump enormously. So we're happy that he makes it all the time, right? We want him to make it all day if it helps Trump. Thank you, sir. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you because we're trying to get me above 450,000 subs on this video. Click subscribe. Thank you. Hit join if you want. Come join the Doug Club. It's $5.99 a month. I don't even need it. Okay, this is for fun. This is if you want to support the channel. Trump prosecutor Jack Smith has said his role is subservient to the Attorney General, bolstering Trump's aim to eliminate all charges against him if elected president. Good, yeah, under the Attorney General. In his latest filing in the Mar-a-Lago classified documents case, Jack Smith writes that the special counsel is not independent and is, quote, inferior to the Attorney General, who can remove him or overrule any of his decisions. That means, guys, this is Merrick Garland's fault, is what Jack Smith is going, hey, I'm not the boss. Merrick Garland, that bug-eyed creep that almost made it on the Supreme Court, is the boss. That lays the legal groundwork for Trump to appoint a favorable Attorney General if elected for a second term in November. That is going to happen, I predict, I hope, cross my fingers. He'll pick his own Attorney General, could be anybody he wants, but that sympathetic one will, of course, say, Jack Smith, you're gone and you're done, and all these investigations are done. That's a good argument. Trump, the presumptive Republican candidate in the 2024 presidential election, has pleaded not guilty to 40 charges over allegations he illegally retained sensitive materials when he left the White House in January of 2021, and when obstructed the federal attempts to retrieve them from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. They asked him to turn them over. He said no. In a separate federal case, Smith last year charged Trump with conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of and attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights in connection to the investigation. Come on, Jack. At this point, you're just making up counts. You should have done like 8 more. Please use more syllables in your words. The words aren't fancy enough for us yet. The charges were over the riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021, and the alleged plot to submit false states of pro-Trump electors to the Electoral College. They were not false, guys. They were alternate. There's a difference. You're allowed to have alternate electors. Okay, it's all legal. It's part of our system. Trump maintains his innocence and has pleaded not guilty to all charges, accusing prosecutors of targeting him for political purposes, which is, of course, true. That's not up for debate. They're targeting him for political purposes. If he didn't run for president, they would not be going after him. He's the front runner. He's on the ballot, so they're going after him. That's also their legal right. It's political. I think it's scummy, but I mean, they're doing it. Newsweek reached out to Trump's attorney via email comment on Monday and heard nothing. Speaking on his Spotify podcast, stay tuned with Preet in October. Preet Bharara, a former New York federal prosecutor, said Trump would almost certainly appoint an attorney general who would kill the federal indictments if Trump's trials are not complete by then. By the way, if Trump doesn't do that, he's dumb. The first thing Trump should ask any potential attorney general is interview him and say, are you going to let me off the hook if I appoint you or not? And if he says, no, hey, there's the rule of law, we got to obey, we can't conspire on these things. If I was Trump, I'd say, nope, you can't be attorney general. First thing he should say, and I don't care who he asks. Look, he should ask Melania Trump. Melania, you're the only person in the world who would remove me, allow me to not be prosecuted. Will you be my attorney general? Of course I will, Donald Trump. And then I would make her the attorney general. If she's the only one that'll do it, there's probably hundreds of attorney generals. Flynn would do it. Smith's latest filing appears to strongly back that belief. Smith was replying to an amicus brief or a friend of the court briefing by Ed Meese, the great Edwin Meese, the former attorney general to President Reagan. He was attorney general back when Mark Levin served under him. In his submission to Judge Aileen Cannon, Meese argued that Smith was illegally appointed as a special counsel in both Trump's classified documents case in Florida and his election fraud case in Washington, D.C. We agree with Ed Meese. Jack Smith should be removed, and every decision that Jack Smith has been made should be reversed or removed. They're illegal, all of them, period. That's a fact. In rejecting this argument, Smith wrote to Cannon that the special counsel is not an independent entity, but an inferior officer under the terms of the Constitution's appointments clause. But no, he didn't go through Senate hearing. It was illegal, guys. This is scum. We're going to wrap this show up. I just want to let you know there's hope for Trump. Jack Smith agrees. This is the play. They're not going to be able to kick Trump out of office before November 4th. He'll appoint his own attorney general and get off the hook. That's how this is going to go down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Does Trump get off the hook? If Trump goes to jail, will you still vote for him? Let me know in the comments below.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my gosh, guys. It sounds like supposed special counsel Jack Smith now knows and sees that he's nearing the end of his road with these charade cases that he's brought about against Donald Trump, guys. It's not going to last long. He knows that as soon as Donald Trump gets into office later on this year, he's going to appoint a new attorney general and essentially undo and wipe away all the charges that, Jack Smith has illegally and illegitimately brought about against Donald Trump, guys. This whole thing is going to be undone and reversed on Jack Smith, and Jack Smith better watch his back because it's coming for him next. That same weapon, that same Department of Justice system that, Jack Smith's weaponized against Donald Trump may come back to haunt him sooner than he's thinking, guys. Supposed special counsel Jack Smith's very frantic and panicked announcement, guys, comes as a huge win for Trump and all of us supporters, guys. This shows that, they know from the left that Trump is going to win in November. Now, they know there is no chance of stopping him, guys. They know that once he wins, this whole thing, everything that got him into is going to be reversed and undone. This announcement coming from Jack Smith totally seals the deal, guys, and, sets in stone that, the left is now realizing that there is no way that Biden can, overcome the challenge that is Donald Trump. And now they're trying to backtrack to make sure that, Donald Trump doesn't come into office and start seeking revenge and retribution on all these entities that have come about against him. And from what we've seen from Donald Trump, on those campaign stage, guys, he has announced that from day one, he is going to come in office and, be a force to be reckoned with and make sure this never happens again. Trump has laid out a clear path to let us know that he is going to be cleaning house. All of these rogue entities, wrongly weaponized the Department of Justice system must go. It's going to be a full sweeping and cleaning of his closet, making sure that, the system is never going to be bent or used against a political opponent ever again in the way, Jack Smith has brought about these charade cases, Fani Willis, Letitia James, guys, and that corrupt judge Arthur Ingram, guys. All these Alvin Bragg, guys, all these entities will be eliminated, ensuring and basically guaranteeing that there will never be another chance for, them to bring about political witch hunt against any presidential candidates. And honestly, we can't blame him, you know, if he does seek revenge or retribution on these figures. I mean, you got to think about it. He has been fighting for us, fighting for all of America. Donald Trump says this, you know, multiple times, that he is not fighting this fight for himself. You know, he's fighting this because they're trying to get to us. You know, at the end of the day, they're not trying to actually get to Donald Trump. He is just the one standing in the middle, in between, you know, them getting to us. And this is a huge reason why we need to make sure we show up in numbers, guys, and mass support of Donald Trump, guys. And honestly, this is no doubt in my mind that Donald Trump will win the 2024 election, guys, and beat all of this. As soon as Donald Trump gets in office, he's going to put an end and a stop to all this political witch hunts, guys. Though it was definitely interesting to see that Jack Smith is finally coming to, you know, realization that this whole thing is at its end, guys. The end of the road for his Trump cases, guys. They're never going to amount to what he initially planned on. The idea of tying up, you know, Donald Trump's campaigning resources so that he couldn't get elected, or, you know, getting him in court so that the public, you know, view of Donald Trump will be swayed to think that he is a bad person or a criminal. All of these plans, of course, fell short, guys, and none of this has worked. Donald Trump has only gained mass support, you know, historic support from everyone on the right and the left, guys. They're seeing, you know, the corruption coming from the left, the way that they're weaponized and brought about, you know, this corrupt state against Donald Trump, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Jack Smith openly coming out, suppose his special counsel saying that, you know, Donald Trump is much too strong, much too mighty for him to defeat. He will never be able to, you know, successfully bring about these trials, you know, this political witch hunt against Donald Trump. It will never amount to what he initially thought, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Doesn't cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week. Yo, what's happening, Retro fam? Are you guys looking for a way to connect with your boy Retro and the Retro fam on a day-to-day basis? Look no further, guys. Memberships have now been launched where you can gain exclusive access to chat with your boy Retro and the community and gain perks, guys. Just hop in the description box below and check out the link for memberships, guys. You can subscribe on a monthly basis to chat and have exclusive perks with your boy Retro and the Retro community, guys. Check that out in the description box today.